Hello students, this is Ujjwala Bhandiwad, lecturer from Department of Computer Science from KLS Gokte PU College of Commerce and Science, Belagavi. Students, because of this pandemic situation, we are unable to meet face to face. I am handling computer science subject for PUC first year and second year. I welcome you all for the college, Gokte College of Commerce and Science. In computer science, there are totally 17 chapters are there. Before I start the introduction to the chapter, I want to tell you that the computer science subject is divided into two parts. Theory part carries 70 marks, practical carries 30 marks. Totally, it will be 100 marks. So, right now, students, we are concentrating on a theory part. In a practical, you can see here the marks are distributed like this. Performing the experiment carries 20 marks. Viva voice means oral question answer carries 4 marks. Practical record means you have to prepare a journal which includes various experiment and their respective result, which carries 6 marks, and totally it will be 30 marks. Students, today I begin with the first chapter, that is Fundamentals of Computers. First, I would like to tell you what is computer. See, computer is an electronic device used for any calculation purpose. In today's class, we are going to learn how the computer developed over a period of time. Evolution of a man and mankind have helped to invent a calculating tool. Earlier, man used stones, sticks, fingers to count. But the limitations of the 10 fingers caused the man to construct a new tool for calculations. Every civilization contributed calculating tool in their own method and design. So, the first calculating device we can see here is the abacus. Abacus was invented in Babylonia in 2500 BC. It is the first known calculating machine used for counting purpose. It is made up of beads strung on a cords You can see in this diagram. It is used for simple arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The chords correspond to the position of a decimal digits. The numbers are represented by the beads as shown here. After the abacus, the next device we can see here is Napier's bones. In 1617, John Napier developed a mechanical device to perform multiplication and division. It is known as a Napier bone. It was made up of bones, ivory, wood, or any other type of metal. You can see here in the diagram. The next device is slide rule. In 1633, William Oughtred developed the slide rule. He used two such scales sliding by one another to perform multiplication and division. The next device is Pascaline. Name of the device is Pascaline. A French philosopher known as Blaise Pascal invented the first mechanical calculator in the year 1641. It is named as Pascaline. It had a box with 8 movable wheels. They are known as dials. The numbers for calculations were entered with these dials. It could add, subtract, divide, and multiply the various numbers. Next device is difference engine. Charles Babbage, a British mathematician and engineer, designed this automatic calculating machine. He called it as a difference engine. It is also known as analytical engine. It consists of 5 units which became the basic principles for the development of modern computer. Hence, Charles Babbage is also known as father of the computer. Now, in the next slide, you can see here a picture of Lady Ada Lovelace. She was a mathematician. She worked with Charles Babbage. She started to write her computer algorithm. She was the first programmer in her era. Algorithm means a set of instructions used to solve any problem is known as algorithm. She wrote such algorithms in her work, and hence she is the first programmer of her era. So, students, in today's class, we have learned how the computer started its evolution from abacus to difference engine, how it got evolved over the period of time. In this introductory class, you have to understand the name of the device for 1 mark question and the name of the person who developed it. So students, in the next class, we will be learning about the definition of computer, what are the characteristics of computer, and also what are the hardware parts of the computer in detail. So I hope you have understood what is the evolution of computer in brief. So again we will be continuing in our next class. Thank you, students.